Alright, we are back into business. Let's complete this tree view box with the images from this uh, image which we have selected for the tree view box, which has the side view, the front view, and the top with the bottom view. I have selected this image specifically because it has both the side views of the right and the left. This is for the right view and this is for the left. You will notice in different images of the Boeing 757 that the front door of the right side is quite larger than the left side. Oh, sorry. The left side is quite larger than the right side, and the people mostly board the airplane from the left side. And this also gives you the clear view of the fairing lines and the cargo doors like this, which will be in the right side of the airplane. This is quite a good tree view, so we are going to use this, and I advise you to simply use a single image. You can see in different video tutorials that you have to uh, cut this front view, side view, and top view and import them separately to the Sketchup. While doing that, you you will face many problems while resizing the images matching each other's sides. So simply use this single image. I'll show you the advantage of that. Okay, we are going to import that image to this tree view. Before that, I would like you to make this top view bilaterally divided into two. Simply use the line tool, and while going from the end point, simply draw your mouse. Don't click on anything, simply draw your mouse, and when you find this blue dot, it says midpoint. Click from that and go through the axis color and dissect or divide the rectangle in half, and from that divide the front view also. Okay, this is very important to position the side view here. Okay, now we are ready to import. Do not forget to save your progress every time you do changes to the file or your exercise folder. Now, while selecting the top view, go to File and select Import, and go to the folder where you have the tree view drawing that you want to use. Go to Materials and select this, the Boeing 757-200 treeview.jpg, and use it as texture. Make sure that you choose this. Do not choose this or this. If you choose this, it won't be useful, or choose this, it won't be useful for this purpose. Simply use this, use as texture, and open. You can see a paint bucket which will fill the rectangle with the image you just imported. So click and drag the mouse and click. This has your image. import it on the rectangle. Now you have to manage this image. Go to while selecting the rectangle with the image, right click and go to texture and then select position. Remember which image you are going to import on what type of view. We are going to import this image and we are going to import this top view to the top view rectangle. So simply focus on this rectangle. Okay, as you can see, the rectangle and the image are not aligned, so you can use this green pin to align. While clicking and dragging like this horizontally, you can scale it, like minimize it or maximize it. Simply zoom in or zoom out. You can go vertically and change the angle like this, and while clicking the left click and dragging, you can position the image like this. And as you already knew, while clicking this and dragging like this, you have to notice this line. If you go through the line, you are scaling it. If you go like this, you are making an angle. Simply go like this, because you already have managed the angle. Okay, like this. Remember, the length of an airplane is always from the nose tip to the tail fin tip. Okay, this looks good, so right click and click done. Alright, let's take a look. As you can see, the top view has been set. Right, now how to import the other images, the front view and the side view. Now the advantage of using a single image is going to be applied, or is going to be realized. As you have scaled and maintained this image, you simply need to use this image and import other images of the same image. Go to bucket tool and click on this eyedropper and select this image, which has selected the single whole image or the big image. Now paint like this. Right, as you can see, the side view is also imported and part of the top view is also imported. Okay, now you have to rearrange the side view. Now scaling the model won't be the problem, we just need to reposition it. So right click, go to texture and position, and simply drag the model like this. Remember that the height of an aeroplane is from the ground, so align it like this and click done. Simple, right? Now go to front view and repeat the process. Okay, now we have faced a problem. As you can see, this is inverted, so just make an angle. No, don't scale it. If you have scaled it, press Ctrl Z and again repeat the process. simply draw an angle. Right, now reposition it like this. Right, always remember to maintain the symmetry of the model. Click done. Okay, now while selecting this and clicking the paint bucket and again selecting this image, voila, we have maintained the symmetry of the model. Okay, I forgot to save it, so you can see that the changes I have done was cancelled by the Ctrl G action that I did. So again, let's rearrange it. Simply drag it like this, and don't forget the ground. Okay, the ground has been set and click done. Right, so now we have the tree view box. Now let's move on to making the model.